Retro Rob's got coffee so black and so bold, playing the classics that never get old. Or maybe an indie to sit back and chill. He brings the fire, but not always the skill. Oh, Retro Rob won't back down or quit. He plays it bad, but he's got that grit. Rob never gives up when victory's near. Drink up that coffee, let's shift into gear. Controller in hand, his focus burns bright. Button mashing chaos, he'll fight all night. One more round, he says with a grin so wide. He's got that spark, can't take away his pride. Oh, Retro Rob won't back down or quit. He plays it bad, but he's got that grit. Rob never gives up when victory's near. Drink up that coffee, let's shift into gear. Just lost his last life, but Rob don't care. He'll be back again in that worn out chair. Hot coffee fuels every reckless try. He's chasing winds under retro skies. Pixels and caffeine, they fuel his quest. Might not be great, but he gives his best. Game on screen, hearts racing fast to spin. One last chance, this time I'll win. Pixels and caffeine, they fuel his quest. Might not be great, but he gives his best. Game on screen, hearts racing fast to spin. One last chance, this time I'll win. Retro Rob's got coffee so black and so bold, playing the classics that never get old. Or maybe an indie to sit back and chill. He brings the fire, but not always the skill. Oh, Retro Rob won't back down or quit. He plays it bad, but he's got that grit. Rob never gives up when victory's near. Drink up that coffee, let's shift into gear. Controller in hand, his focus burns bright. Button mashing chaos, he'll fight all night. One more round, he says with a grin so wide. He's got that spark, can't take away his pride. Oh, Retro Rob won't back down or quit. He plays it bad, but he's got that grit. Rob never gives up when victory's near. Drink up that coffee, let's shift into gear. Just lost his last life, but Rob don't care. He'll be back again in that worn out chair. Hot coffee fuels every reckless try. He's chasing winds under retro skies. Pixels and caffeine, they fuel his quest. Might not be great, but he gives his best. Game on screen, hearts racing fast to spin. One last chance, this time I'll win. He's got a cup of coffee, it's strong and black and hot. And on screen he has a game he thinks you'd like a lot. Your people voted for this, it's not his fault if it's lame. Welcome to Retro Rob's Coffee and a Game. Some streamers are the very best at each and every game. Some of them show tips and tricks to earn their online fame. Retro Rob loses, throws a fit, and wonders why he played. That's Retro Rob's Coffee and a Game. That's Retro Rob's Coffee and a Game.
Well, hello there all. Retro Rob here, and welcome to Coffee and a Game, the live version of Retro Rob Plays Everything. I gotta continue this conversation. Yeah, Steam. So is the actual like holiday Steam sale on now? I didn't notice, and I did buy some games on my Steam Deck yesterday. Like, I noticed some stuff that I wanted was on sale, but I didn't notice that the sale was on, which is Steam, that's not a best case scenario when you're using a Steam Deck if you don't actually know that there's a big sale on, because I don't know. That said, they've the last update introduced a bug on mine where it, like, when you start to download, it like pauses for, like, I'm not kidding, 40 seconds before it does anything. All your wish list items are mine? Wait a minute. Here. I'm on the Mac, and the Mac version of Steam, like, maybe it didn't update. Hold on a second. Just curious to see what am I. Here it goes. It's updating. Extracting packages. This is an exciting way to start a live stream. Here's some more crap you can buy. Come on. Steam Helper, okay. Mine shows PlayStation Publisher Sale right now. Huh. Is this like a time zone thing? Am I missing out because of I want to look at my here. Here's my wait, let me switch screens here. Can I do this? I can. Please, of course I can. Yeah, let's put art text on screen. Nope. Boop. That's the wrong one. Why? Oh, wait for it. Wait for it. It's good. It does. It doesn't show it. Oh, there we go. Here. Hang in. There we go. Okay, so here. Yeah, this is the joy of live. This is the joy of doing things live. Here we go. There is here. Let's go through my list real quick. It doesn't appear that anything on my list is on sale. However, there's games that are off this list now because I bought them on sale. I'm super excited. Killing Floor 3 is on my list, which I hear is not that great. I hear it's kind of dead now, so I don't know. Mouse PI for Hire. I've had that on there since like forever. Added on in 2024. I added Mouse PI for Hire in 2024. A lot of these are pretty old. Ratchet and Clank. Anything exciting? Mortal Sin, which actually, so I was given a free copy of this for review, but apparently somebody sold like multiple of their review keys off to what is it, G2A? So they revoked all their keys. They asked me if I wanted one again, and I'm like, well, I don't know. And I don't want to cost them anything. Felt kind of bad, so I figured I'd buy it again one of these days when it goes on sale. Viridian Advance. I don't even remember that game. Montezuma's Revenge has been on here forever. Hail to the Rainbow. Fatal Run. Split. I hear Split Fiction's really good. Cash Cleaner Simulator is by, I'm trying to remember who. The company that made this made another game that I really like. We got G Rebels. Mech Warrior 5 Clans, that's to be expected. Look at it, it's there's gonna be a oh, it's already out. Terrifier the arcade game. Genius. Super Meat Boy 3D. Again, you know, a lot of it. See, there's Raccoin. Because we're playing a demo today, by the way. Yeah, so anyway, it's not, look at that, I put the Steam machine on there. So I want to know the price when it comes out. This one looks really good too, The Last Caretaker. This looks really freaking good. If anybody's played that one, tell me what you think of it. And then there's Outlaws, which is, how is that a remaster? But anyway, we'll let it go. We'll let it go, folks. We'll let it go. All right, anyway, back to it. What are we doing? What are we doing? The McFly look. It's so gray now. I'd look like old McFly. I do kind of miss the joking about that. I miss starting videos with I don't know, Ashcan, have you been around long enough for when I used to do the I used to do like the what was Marty's dad's name? The McFly imitation. I'd start it with like, this game is my destiny. It's fun. It's good times. I miss that hair though. It was good. It was good. Anyway, what am I doing? The vote. All right. This show is done by popular vote. And last week the choices were Coin Push RPG, Coin Push Casino, Clover Pit, and Raccoin. In last place was Coin Pusher Casino, which, just so you know, that would have been like probably the one if you guys actually wanted any information. Because I have done endless hours in Coin Pusher Casino. It's like, I don't know, on the Steam Deck, I just find it addictive as heck. I installed it on some other ones. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's playing it on the Steam Deck. Anyway, 11% in last place. Coin Push RPG, which is very similar to the game we're playing today, but in my opinion, it's overly complex for what it's trying to do. We got Clover Pit, which I don't know if you guys have heard of, but it was pretty popular for a while. It's, you know, the one-armed bandit, except when you lose, you fall into a pit. It's great stuff. It is great stuff. Today's winner with 48% of the vote. That's a pretty good, convincing win. Raccoin, and we're playing the demo version because the game's not out yet, actually. Which I don't, honestly, do one of you guys tell me about it? Somebody must have told me about it, that I played it, because I generally don't like download demos, but I had downloaded the demo for this and played it. Next week, what we've got is Adventures, and this is recent Steam purchases. We were just talking about this. We were just talking about how I just bought a bunch of Steam games, but these were all on sale when I bought them, so it's all right. Heroes of Hammerwatch, which I just picked up. I was playing the original Hammerwatch. I thought it would. I liked the game a lot up until I hit about the 3-hour mark, and then it started getting kind of it got a little ridiculous on the whole grab a key, open an area, grab another key. Honestly, it would have been better if they didn't have the key grabbing so much. But anyway, I heard Heroes of Hammerwatch had ironed out a lot of those, and so far so good. I've been playing. This is another one. Oddly enough, I downloaded the demo on this one, but this is the full game that I have for the for next week. Monsters are coming. How do you explain it, man? You've got a rolling kingdom, and it's kind of like any other Survivors game where you're trying to thwack down enemies, but at the same time, it's kind of got some tower defense in it because you're building up your base that's moving along, also fighting the same monsters. It's really pretty cool, and you lose when the base is destroyed. It's actually really pretty darn cool. Anyway, next we've got Salt 2 Shores of Gold. I just started playing this one. It's got really super positive reviews. It is, you basically wake up on an island with no memory. It's one of those survival games, but it's done in a more simplistic format. So it's, I find it sometimes like when you just want to play, they get a little bit ridiculous with the constant dying. And it gets frustrating when you first start out, but this one isn't so bad. At least I got a little bit of the way. Haven't died yet. I probably will, though, because I can manage to die in anything. Last game is Wall World 2, which is... It's one of those mining-type games. It's probably a little bit... It's probably a little bit like the Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, except you're basically digging into a wall. It's crazy. And gathering resources to move further on in the wall. It looks really interesting. I've also got I bought the original and this one based on the strength of what people said about it in their reviews. So anyway, that's next week. Next week on Coffee to Game. One of those. You can of course vote by going to www.youtube.com/RetroRob with that 0 in the middle and hitting the posts section. Yeah. It's exciting. Raccoon is today's game. A coin-pushing dopamine machine. Raccoin is... I wonder if my Steam Deck fell asleep yet because I forgot to plug it in. Anyway. Welcome to Attention Deficit Theater. Let's see. Raccoin is a roguelike deck builder where you combine special coins with powerful items to trigger wildly satisfying combos. Oh, I'm going to be terrible at it. Stack shiny towers, spin the lucky wheel, and shake the machine until all the coins drop. I think it's going to be pretty good. I think we're going to enjoy this one. I'm really glad that for some reason... Why is that showing up in the middle of the screen? What? Well, there we go. We're good. We're good. I totally want to like mock up like fake like adult sites to put in the background. So like when I flip up my desktop one time, there'll be just like a bunch of fake adult sites, but they're like bizarre stuff. Like, you know, like it. Can I say this? I don't give a crap. They just won't advertise it, which I don't do with these anyway. Like there used to be this site called FurnitureSex.com, which is, it's not what you think. It's just furniture, and it's hilarious. If it's still there, wait, I want to make. If it's still there, it's not actual adult content. It's just hilarious. It's supposed to be hilarious. But anyway, boy, I hope it still exists and nobody goes there and it's like actual, like, yeah. Anyway, what are we talking about today? We're talking about Raccoin, which, is this locked up? Might have locked up. Yep, that's doing it live for you. Hold on, let's try something here. I've noticed that lately... yeah, it looks like it went offline. There we go. We're getting some, you hear it? No, it went away. Been a while since we've had this problem. And back. It got worse. I love it. Wait, here's what we're going to do. We're going to unplug it. Hang in there, folks. Hang in there. Oh, here's the problem. Ooh, what the heck happened? So I'm looking for my recording equipment, and it's literally not on this desk. I have not moved it. I'm going to tell you right now, I have not touched it. Oh, where the hell did it go? Oh, this is weird. This is the kind of stuff that happens when you do live. What the hell? Hang in there. I'll follow it out. Wow. Wonder if the dogs were fighting in here or what. Okay. I should put something enjoyable up on the screen while I'm doing this. All right. Here we go. Huh. That's weird. We'll get that going. Then we'll get this back online. And then we'll be going. Hi. Guys, having a great time? It's a good live stream, isn't it? I keep talking about replacing the equipment because it's getting old, you know, like me. It is getting old. There we go. Okay. Here we go. So, hey, I recall some of this. I played for sure a little bit of this, but not a lot. You ready? Oh, the real... Yeah, when I used to do that. I had to... You know, it's weird. A lot of people did not get that was humor. I was kind of surprised. And eventually I just decided, man, if this many people really don't get that that's a joke, you know? I get it. I have dry humor. Like, you can't always tell when I'm joking or not. I understand that. But I thought that one was pretty obvious. But come to find out, people were really offended by that. Well, hello there, real gamers. Don't want none of you fake gamers out there. Yeah, fake. That's because there's too many fake gamers. I think that's the reality of it. People pretended. Yeah, it's not yeah, the HD60 Plus is the S Plus was really a great card in its day, but it's, you know, it's getting a little old there now. They don't actually make this anymore, but this particular one. All right, we're gonna start the tutorial. It's for beginners, and I don't recall this. I don't recall this at all. Lord Ra. Should I do like what's that guy's name? Lord British thing, where you just dress and you're in character all the time. Call people your subjects. Okay, so here we go. That's good. Anybody else absolutely love this graphics style? It looks like it's got that dithering, like a old Commodore 64 game, or like early like EGA games, CGA games. There we go. Okay. Okay. See, I remember playing this game quite a bit and I liked it. Okay, start them all. Ready? Left, and then let's do both. So, to be fair, this is actually, to be fair, this is actually how I like these training things to be. There's not too much talking, but it just talks you into the game, you know? Okay. All right, target score is 35. Ready? Focus on the center. Oh, I'm a sucker for this. I'm a sucker for these. I used to be, when I was younger, like really loved the push coin games. Nowadays, I'm too much of a cheapskate to just throw money away like that. But boy, when I was a kid, I used to love them. It's a good way to play it, right? Yeah, it's easy. They're starting you out easy. So should I... It says left button, enter the shop. There. I can spend tickets to buy items in the shop. Check out our wide range of special coins. Each has unique effects. Okay, I remember some of this. Why not buy them all? Okay. Ugh. Okay, that becomes a... But you can expand it, okay. That's right. That's correct. They sucker you. Okay, so we're gonna buy an expansion. Now I can buy the next coin. Hey, how's it going? Okay, I want this. Okay. What a sucker I am. Good to hear. This is a demo version. So I don't know what they're gonna charge for it yet. And I honestly cannot remember how the heck I heard of it. But I mean, that shouldn't be very bothersome. I can't remember Jack anymore. So okay, right. Oh, it's my lucky day. Let's try and get that. That's right. All this entertainment is free. Yeah, the keyboard review should come out on Monday. I've got next week is gonna be like so tight. We've got Gamesgiving coming on Friday and Saturday. I've got more than one Thanksgiving to go to. It is how it is. That's right. Like, thumbs up, and subscribe. Or thumbs up and subscribe. And ring the bell. Don't forget the bell. Don't forget the buttons. There's like some buttons. I don't know. Oh, the keyboard one? I got an alert from like 2... Because I usually give 2 weeks. That keyboard is so cool though, dude. I've got another thing coming too. Or just came in that I'm supposed to cover before the holiday. Oh, exchange. Yeah, I forgot I can. Now the special coins, just tap on your loaded coins to insert them. They'll be inserted through the central chute. Check out their effects before inserting. Okay. Ready? Ugh, I screwed up. Ready? Wait. I gotta time this. There. Eh? Oh, really? I do agree. I do. Not that I ever care how many views I get. I mean, I kind of do, but not. Clearly, I don't care too much because I'd be doing different stuff if I did. But I find that any controller I do or keyboard or whatever does long-term decent. Short-term it may not do that great. But I find that they do pretty good like after a couple months. But I have a lot of videos like that nah, nobody looked at them at first, and then months later they show up, you know. All of a sudden they're at the top of my most viewed. It's like, I don't know. YouTube hates me. It's just a fact of life. It does happen, though. Yeah, it does happen with stuff. I like when it disappears and then comes up under another brand name, though. I've had a couple of Oop. I can't buy them, guys. Oh, there we go. Okay. I've had a couple of handhelds that have done that. Like, I get the video out within 2 weeks, which is what I guarantee. And they, like... The company's like gone. But I always link both on Amazon and their website, so that tends to stay up. Okay, here we go. Round 3. They hate me. I literally, like, have you ever watched like those I am so sorry that there's so much inside ball going on here, but have you ever watched like some of their videos? Like, you know, how to get more views? No, I do not charge for them. I give them I like unboxing and first impressions. It takes me a couple days to whip those out. I don't think I've done a proper, well, no, I guess I did it. I do it on the Atari stuff. I'll do a longer review, but it's all down to the formula. What am I doing? Shouldn't I be able to just, wait. I've got 28 coins in hand. Why can I not? Oh, it wants me to do something important. Yeah, 2 weeks from when it arrives. So sometimes it takes a while to arrive. The more you understand how coins affect each other, the more options you'll have. Wow. Really, it's funny because I feel like that's slow. I feel like 2 weeks is too slow because I always get like, I mean, cripes, you get like some of the larger, I'm not going to name any channels. You get some of the larger channels and they've got a review up. I've got the item. Like, all right, so like the 7800, right? I got number 16 of those when the review ones went out. Number 16. There were already reviews out for it, like, as I was still filming my unboxing. It's insane how fast people get out review videos. It's just crazy. I can't keep up with that, though, you know. Anyway, if you ever wonder, I was thinking about doing a video of what kind of stuff I actually watch on YouTube, and most things that I watch, like channels that I watch regularly, have like less than 1,000, you know? I like old YouTube, though. I kind of miss the way YouTube used to be, like, before everything was formulaic. Yeah, they do have editors. Yeah, they have an actual staff. I even know channels that like have like in my sub range subscription range that have like actual staff, which is to me crazy. But I guess if I like hustled, you know, to get like advertisers or like would constantly do videos that would get views, I would probably do that. But you know, I just like show what I like to show. That's another thing, you know, like you get like I used to get a lot of offers to review stuff, and it's just like I don't take most of them. Yeah, right? That's true. It is true. I don't have a team. If somebody points out guys, games, and beer, that is our staff is terrifying. So I get to choose one of these things. I like the 20% discount. Okay, here we go. Buy. Vertical. There we go. Hey, how's it going, Spinal? Yep. I should start doing that. Did I mention the Retro Rob mug, coffee mug? Only $29.95. Which, by the way, this is... so YouTube, thanks to the way that they link, this particular mug that I have right here, this high quality mug, this is not the one that's in the... that YouTube sells. I like talking smack about my own merch. I've got the other one. Just don't run just don't run it on the dishwasher on high. Okay? That's what I'm telling you. I'm doing good. It's busy, you know? A busy time of year. Okay, get ready for round 4. Here we go. Now try using the prize rain cushion. It says cushion, isn't it? It says cushion. All right, whatever. Oh, it does say rain cushion, so that's fair. It's busy, you know? Just busy. So I have to pack up for the convention Saturday night, like right after the show ends. Ooh, look at it rain. So I'll be tired as heck next Sunday. So if you're in southeastern Wisconsin, don't forget, Gamesgiving, that's right, on Black Friday. Over at Fountain Hall in Sturtevant, Wisconsin. Excess energy boosts your current spin reward rate. Here are all kinds of spin rewards, but it's down to your luck. Okay. Hey, Jerome! Look at it go. I love coin sounds. Okay, so all I have to do is reach the goal at this point. Which, 200 is the target. I might not actually have to do anything. Man, it's already mostly there and I haven't done jack. Here, should I drop a piggy coin? So, if you look above it, right here, it tells you what the coin does. And the other thing about it is, so like when it's vertically stacked like that, it means that you can only stack that kind of coin in that slot. So like if I've got a boom coin, right, I can only do that. Yeah, now that you mention that, oh, no, it's not good on top of my monitor. It's not good. By the way, I saw I believe I saw it, my wife is so mad at me for continually talking about this, but it drives me crazy. I saw, yeah, ooh. I saw like there was a post on Facebook and it was talking about it was talking about LED lights and radiation, and it had like you know how the early LED lights they had like a vent on the back of them? It was one of those, and you know how they had the warning sign on it? They photoshopped a radiation warning sign on it, and they were telling people to use regular incandescent bulbs instead of LEDs because it was radioactive. And there's all these people, I knew it! And they're like, yeah, of course it is. This is terrible. I can't believe it. And I'm like thinking, how dumb are people? I'm sorry. I very seldom try to be rough on people, but my God, man. So number one, it means they never, on early ones, they never read the warning, which is actually, it was a pretty important warning. It was telling you not to block those little vents. And to keep distance around it because it would get very hot on the back end. Yeah, it's just it's so insane. So anyway, that's what the warning actually said. But then you see all these people. All right, so you're staring into an LED based screen. I shut up because I like to see. I generally will not talk about this stuff, but I generally like. I really almost commented, "Oh my God, you know that your screen's made up of LEDs. You better get the hell off the internet right now before you get poisoned, because you're gonna get poisoned." It's real. I mean, somebody really posted that, and people were really like supporting it. I don't know where we're at now. We are truly going nuts. I know, right? You're just staring at, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy what people believe. Remember when it was hard to get on the internet? I think we might need to go back to that. Ooh, now it's my turn to shop. Okay, so I can just buy whatever I want. Yes. Horizontal. That way I can store more kinds. Look at this thing. Wait, how much do I got? I got plenty of money. Let's do this. Okay, that's full. So I can have a prize though, right? Look at this, I can buy more coins. And I can re-roll to get more coins if I want. Look at that, look at that. Huh? I love this. All right. All right, I'm done. Oh, have a good one, Pandori. Keep the faith. Someday YouTube will notice us. I'm telling you. Not for me. But for you, yes. There we go. Here we go. I'm gonna crush this, people. I'm gonna crush this. So we've talked about a lot. We've talked about silliness on the internet. We've talked about YouTube's algorithms and how I just actively avoid them. It's I want people to view my videos. It's not that. It's just that I can't stand the formula. It's not my thing. And there are people that I think that can do really awesome videos, I think, and follow the algorithm at the same time, but unfortunately, I'm not one of them, you know? It is what it is. Is what it is. Okay, so we're at 54 right now. So what I can do is I can drop like the breeding. Oh, that was terrible. The breeding bunny coin. Excuse of the day. Let's see, what can we do for an excuse of the day? It should be something about the controls because this is a game that doesn't depend on them, right? D-pad sticky. There we go. This is a good one because it's just so obviously silly. There we go. The D-pad sticking. Oh my goodness. You're right. LED cancer. There we go. I hope Darlene's not watching this because she's already like, oh, you gotta let that go. You gotta let the stupidity go. She is. And by the way, 99% of the time I let the stupidity just fly because you know what? We're all stupid sometimes. I say some amazingly stupid things. But sometimes it's like people say something like stupid with force. You know what I mean? And that I guess that's what annoys me. And then people are like, yeah, that makes sense to me. Should I drop? Let's do one of these. That's crazy. Wait, you did like on an actual... Did you do it like on an actual coin pusher? Man, I'm gonna have to look up, you know, an actual coin pusher machine. If I own one of those, I would love it. I'll tell you how bad I am at advertising. So Xbox has been sending me some games lately, and they've been pretty good. There's stuff that I enjoyed, and like just like a couple days ago, I went off on a what the heck is going through Xbox's crazy mind thing on Guys, Games, and Beer. I was just like, what the hell is with Xbox? I don't get it. They're actually my turkey of the year for Thanksgiving. We're gonna post that. We're gonna post that on. We'll post that podcast like this week because we're not gonna be able to do a video this week because we have to pack. But anyway, yeah, that's how great at advertising I am. Biting the hand that feeds me. Where are we at? I'm at 500, so we're long past the target. I can just clear this. What am I doing? No, I did not beat it yet. It's still in pre-release. Well, it's not, you know what I mean? Isn't it? Wait, is it? Where is it? One of the problems is I've got it installed on my Mac, and I honestly don't do a lot of gaming on my Mac. That's Rustic Defense, right? That was Rustic Defense. Which, I thought it was really good. Did you end up buying it? Yeah, it just released, I believe. It literally just released. Yeah, November... Oh, no! It isn't released yet. Rustic Defense releases tomorrow. It's gonna release tomorrow, so... Okay, let's go to the main menu. So now I can go... Do I get anything new? No. Yeah. Oh, I'm telling you, this channel. It just does me proud. Have you ever had, because we got a couple people who run channels out here. Have you ever had anybody ask, you know, like, well, you know, how do you get more viewers on your channel? It's like, do the opposite of what I do. I'm sorry. I do tell people, like, I don't just throw out that. What you really want to do is you want to pick a topic and you want to stick to it. And focus on keeping your videos short and to the point. Basically the opposite of what I do on this channel. I cannot wait till this full game. I'm gonna, just so you know, this right here is the minute it releases, I'll be buying it. Oh, I still got to do some stuff here. Okay. Hey, I'll stay with this. Okay. Right? Oh, I get the same thing. Alright, so there's 12. There's no bad coins. I've got nothing but the basics. Let's do this. That's it. I got like 2 really cool things in a really short time to review, and it's like, I wish I could take more time on both of them, but I kind of want to get everything out before Black Friday, because, you know, they sent it probably in hopes that they'd sell some, you know? Yeah. It is what it is. I like doing, like the live stream is just fun. I mean, how often do we actually talk about the game during the live stream? You know, it's just whatever. Just talking about whatever most of the time. I should do. I do think it would be like really funny if I started doing Call of Duty, because I do play a lot of Call of Duty. I mean, with family and friends, and I swear so much while playing it. I get so angry at it. So yeah, what game's in here? What? There's a game? Oh. I didn't know there was a game. Okay, we're gonna buy the clip expansion first. That's funny, because I often think maybe people need therapy after watching this channel, but I'm glad to hear. Oh yeah, we are. We're talking about the hazards of LEDs. I should do a pre-review pre-roll. I used to do a lot of pre-roll stuff, like, you know how, like, before the video starts, I do, like, a thing. I should really do one on the hazards of LED lighting. The horrors of LED lighting. You know they're radiant, right? They call them radiant lighting for a reason. Ouch! 130, well, You know, I hate to say it, but what? Call of Duty right now is half that, right? It's like, I think the latest one is like 80 gigs. It's like, come on. And it doesn't look amazing. Did I just clean that? Did I just clear that round in like a second? Okay. Ooh. Oh, except the inflation thing. So it drops shiny things and then says, hey, we're charging more. Thanks. I screwed up. Okay, so I need to get 150. Let's do the... Really? I mean... Ugh, I screwed up. I think on the Steam Deck I kept the 1 terabyte that it came with. But on the ROG Ally, I did end up putting in a 2 terabyte hard drive on that. I was cracking up because somebody was saying that there wasn't enough RAM on the ROG Ally X, which no, there's enough for what its performance capabilities are. And they're like, oh, and terabyte of storage is more than enough. Nah, not on Windows, it's not. On the Steam Deck, there's enough storage. I think, you know, a terabyte is pretty good. Like, I've got like 100 games on the Steam Deck on a terabyte, but on the ROG Ally, just because I'm running, like, it's not because the ROG Ally is horrible. It's because I run more complex games on the Ally X. I'm constantly struggling with hard drive space on that. Ooh, I'm in trouble. We're gonna make it rain here. Ready? I only need 3 coins. Should I? I'll just drop this guy. Should I just I'll drop the chummy coin. There we go. And that did nothing, so I've just wasted time. Is that, do you think, so I heard some people like, am I really gonna lose here? I heard some people saying that they don't think that the Switch 2 is gonna run GTA 6. I don't know, man. I often don't buy that because what it takes for Windows to run something is a heck of a lot different from what it takes a dedicated gaming system to do, you know? And they can just scale it down. I don't know. By the way, I'm now at 382 coins out of 150 target. I've been playing in the overtime for a very long time at this point. You know? Does Nintendo even care anymore? Haven't they become like Disney? Like, geez, I'm pushing a lot of buttons today. Sorry about that. I hope I don't trigger anyone with that, but I mean, it's kind of true. They really don't care anymore, do they? As far as I can tell, you know? Because they run some pretty bloody stuff. You know what I kind of like about this game? I like that it's multiple runs. Like with the same... You're in the same coin machine. Like in other ones that I've seen, like other coin machines, it's very focused on getting to the next coin machine. As opposed to like this one where you're doing a lot of missions on one coin machine. It's kind of cool. I don't... It's, I'm great at, like, acting mad, but most of the time, honestly, I probably have an inability to, actually get too, like, angry about stuff. But I can, like, I can definitely, like, hype train it, but, most of the time I'm like, meh. Not worth my time to worry about it. Alright, I do drinking therapy. That's the reality of it, folks. I guarantee that, that if beer didn't exist, I'd probably be a nervous wreck, but, you know. I live in Wisconsin. It's drunkenness, not alcoholism, okay? This game is... you know, it's kind of funny because that's one of those things I learned off of YouTube as well. Apparently, I don't show enough excitement about the game when I'm up. I don't think anybody else has any channels in the Guys Games and Beer crew. The Guys Games and Beer, I used to work for, what was the name of it? Alright, I used to work for iGame Radio, and I was doing reviews for another Apple, a place out of the UK. I was doing video game reviews for, and I felt that the format was too stringent, and I'd done a couple of videos on YouTube, but that, if you look at my first ones, they were nothing like what I do now. You know, it's just showing something or another, and I thought, you know, we could probably do a podcast. We've got a pretty good group, and I was living out in the middle of, well, not really out in the middle of nowhere, but I was living probably about, you know, half an hour out of everybody at that time. And I said, like, we should do a podcast because then we can hang out once a week. And that was like 15 years ago that I came up with it. Like, I originally came up with, I still have the original logo. And I think I came up with a logo before I pitched it to, like, Tom and Larry. Because back then it was Tom, Larry, I, and my son, and I think we brought in Travis at the time. Really early on. Which is Tom's kid. And that was it. And I think when I pitched it, the logo was insanely bad. It was not good. I'm just saying. So, I would say that Retro Rob Plays Everything. It probably came after Guys Games and Beer, maybe, like, as an official channel, like, as an actual thing. But they gotta be real close. Real close. I'm trying to think. Does anybody else? No, nobody else has a channel but me in that group, I don't think. Actually, alright, to be fair, some of the early Guys Games and Beer people did eventually, like, have podcasts and such. But I don't think they're still doing them. Yeah, most of my, yeah. They were pretty techy. Occasionally I still do a techie video. Ooh. This actually got a lot more views, to be fair. Come on. I think I still have some of the early like earliest stuff where I had VMware videos. I used to do VMware videos sometimes. That was pretty great. Pretty great. Oh, man, we need 800. Oh no, my videos are no, that's gone the other way. Tacky. My videos are definitely more tacky now. Ooh, look at that. I am into this. Should I do an exchange of 10 for 10? Or should I just... I mean, seriously. It's going pretty well. Can I... Did I ever do a channel anniversary vid? I don't think so. I did occasionally. I think when I broke 1,000 I did a video, or when I broke 10,000 I did a video for it. But I didn't do like a, hey, look at it, I've been here for 10 years video. I don't know. I mean, where do you judge that from? Do you judge it from like when you first put out a video of your cat or whatever? Or do you do it from like when you officially like started doing some YouTubing? I don't know. Like, so HP, when you started your channel, did you start it as like just a YouTube channel, like to actually do something, or was it just logging stuff? Because for me, like this, like the VMware stuff was just logging stuff that I was doing at work so that in the future I could come back to it if I needed it. Boy, I failed there. Look at that. Yeah, it's kind of weird. How do you, how do you judge it? Ooh, that was good. Good job there, Froggy. I guess. Yeah, back on to like Guys, Games, and Beer. We were so young when we started it. I mean, we weren't, but we looked so much younger when we started it. On my personal Facebook, I've got a picture of, I think, where were we? I think when we were in Florida, when Guys, Games, and Beer went to Florida, and we look really young in that one. It's crazy, and that's by that time Ryan had joined up. Uh-oh. I think my wife's asking questions. Here we go. Sorry, hold on a second. Ugh. I don't know what that means. And... do they know that I'm hang in there. Yeah, are you interested? And I got stuff on Marketplace. There we go. Okay, there we go. I'm out of that now. I get that. I mean, I've experimented with having other people on this show on this channel every once in a while. Like Tom's been on this channel before. Believe it, you know, other weird stuff. Very early on in Guys, Games, and Beer history, Guys, Games, and Beer's videos were posted on this channel, on the Retro Rob Plays Everything channel, because we didn't actually have a channel because we were only a podcast. When we came up with it, we were only a podcast and didn't even have a YouTube channel. There goes that frog. Come on, we gotta be close to winning, right? Yeah, now we're going. Is everybody prepared for Turkey Day now? You guys, like, ready for it? Ooh, that's nice. I like that one. I like this one. Actually, I think we can buy all these, right? And then let's get a prize out here. Can I fit more chips in? I like that. And then there. We'll be ready for the next round. Ooh, did you see that one? Yeah, our whole crew's kind of wondering, like, cause we're at this point we're now wondering what we were thinking, doing a convention on Friday. It's just not we wanted to do a convention in this area forever, so you know we're glad we're doing it. They are jiggling. Look at those jiggling coins. See, if I were a real YouTuber, I would have, like, zoomed in on that. Like, you know, like, would have done... Wait. Real coins. Wiggling. You know, done that. But I basically suck. So anyway, yeah, we're... So what's going to happen is... Thursday, I do... wait, rewind. Wednesday, I load everything up into my car. Thursday's Thanksgiving, and we visit Darlene's parents and my parents, and and take her car. And then and then Friday morning at like 6 a.m. Yeah, at like 6 a.m. I drive my car out, and then we start setting up for Gamesgiving convention, and then yeah, we just keep going. We keep going with the convention. And we have an after party, because of course we have an after party. That starts at 9. So that'll be fun. We're also having like a Guys, Games, and Beer rummage sale, which I think was a genius idea. I'm trying to remember, I think Tom came up with that. Tom mostly, like if we're like at a convention, Tom's the guy who came up with the idea of doing conventions. And he's like, he loves doing a show. So, like, this is, like, his jam. He loves this kind of stuff. He's really good at it. Whereas I'd rather just have slept in, you know? On Friday. It digested for a bit. But, you know. I just basically set up my stuff now and, you know, roll with it. It's about right. It is Wisconsin, so you can pretty much expect that we'll be drinking most of the day. And the after party is at the after party is like just a couple blocks off of the convention center that we're using, so that's perfect. I don't have to drive or anything. What do you think the UFO caller is gonna do? Let's try it. I only need, what, 600 more coins. Okay. Yeah, we have the same. I mean, we partnered with a local news outlet. I mean, Guys, Games, and Beer isn't large by any. Outside of the convention, you know, outside of conventions, we're not very large by any stretch of the imagination. What's kind of funny about that is we often joke we've got like more Guys, Games, and Beer members than we have listeners, and that might be true. It might be. Oh, we're almost here. Come on. We've almost made it. I can exchange, so I think we're gonna make it for sure. Here we go. Ready? What do we get for a random coin? A chummy coin. Yeah, this is for sure gonna make it. We cleared it! We're gonna continue on. Ooh, I'm getting... Let's do the free stick. I like the stick idea. Alright. What are we gonna buy here? The chubby coin. Here's my thing. I mean... Really, I just need to keep... What? What? I can't buy this? What do you mean my coin clip is full? What? I can only store one of these? Stack that over there, you dork. What? It's wrong. There we go. Okay. Then we're gonna do a reroll. We gotta get this guy here. How am I for money? I got a lot, right? Yeah, I do. Okay, so we're gonna buy this. Buy this. Buy this. Buy that. What? This is the same as that. Rats. Okay. Well, here we go. Let's just hope for good luck, folks. That's a, you know, even the 2600 version of Dig Dug's pretty good. I used to play quite a bit of that game. And the 7800 version is, you know, it is the bomb. If only the 7800 would have came out on time. They made a big, big mistake not releasing that on time. Way to go, Jack. That was well done. Man, I am, whew. Here we go. Ugh. There we go. For the record, there is another Sorry Atari coming. It might be 2 weeks out now, just because of my backlog, but I do want to do Fishing Derby really bad. Because my uncle used to love that game, and I did not, because he'd always beat me at it. Seriously, is it not going to push that coin? There we go. Should we try the explosive coin? Worked great. Yeah, 7800 might be one of those few consoles that actually aged better. Aged up. It makes you pine for what could have been. Hey, does that run on the pluses? I know a lot of homebrew does not run on the Plus series consoles, but I found some that does, so I don't know. All right, here we go. I think the real trick to this game is probably making sure you get a lot of like coins that upgrade coins that touch them. I think that's the big thing. Here we go. Wow, that was nice. There we go. Is he gonna build it? There it goes. It's building the tower. Yes. Spin energy. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna agree with you. I think, like, don't you think like the 7800 is, if you were to get like a Atari console today, I don't, other than appearance, I think I would go with the 7800 almost every time. You know, unless you're talking the Plus series. If you're gonna get the Plus series, I would go with the 2600 Plus just because it's prettier, in my opinion. And you can upgrade it, you know, so it operates at the same level. If you're looking to play all your favorite old games on the 2600 and just relive some history, I'd say the 2600 Plus would be a good bet for that. But if you're like looking for the original hardware, you should probably get a 7800. Only 'cause Yeah, it does run all the 2600 stuff, right? And then also, it's just a decent console all the way around. Oh, except its controllers suck. Unless you're unless you're outside the United States, the U.S. controllers sucked. Oof. Am I gonna make it through this round, you think? That's right. 7800 didn't fail Atari. Atari failed the 7800. Spin rewards. There we go. Yep. There could have been so much. We're only halfway to the target. Let's try... Well... Yeah, the good news is Supercharger games do run on this guy. So, you can use their handheld if you want to run some Supercharger games. It's kind of sad because I own a Supercharger and, you know, you can't play the Supercharger games on it. And Rabbit Transit is amazing. Yeah, I don't I think the big deal with Atari is just releasing it way too late, you know? I mean, Jack Tremble wanting to focus on battling Commodore because he was all, you know, PO'd about them kicking him out. They didn't kick him out of his own company, though. You know, I mean, to be fair. I should do a live stream of Dragon Stomper. There were some questions I had about that when I was a kid. I did own that game when I was a kid. And finished it a number of times. Probably should do, you know, that's a good idea. I actually like that idea. Maybe we'll do, because, like I said, since I can run on this handheld, we could do like a, special on the Supercharger. Sorry, I just got into the game for a second there. Is there anything else I can do here? All right, here we go. We're gonna do this. There we go. I'm trying to get myself to 4,000, and I'm gonna squeak in there. I'm thinking, if I make it, I'm gonna squeak in there. Really? Oh, Dragon Stomper. I'll be darned. My dad and I used to game quite a bit when I was younger. I remember he took a day off just to beat me at oh, what was it? It was the Commodore 64 version of Pole Position, I think. I know, I apologize. It was totally against everything that this channel stands for, to pay any attention to the game at hand. I agree. Come on. Dude, that's gonna get me that 4,000. It's gonna get me there. Oh! It's so frustrating. It's killing me. It is killing me. Alright, let's just want to push forward and I'm gonna get to this. Well, I might not. I better not claim I'm going to. So I think I've come up with a way to finish Too Stubborn to Quit, this current one. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak it in on like Wednesdays or Thursdays as a live stream just till I get through the Thongs of Virtue. It's that I never seem to have time, you know, to record like an hour other than the live stream. So maybe I'll do that. I don't know if you noticed, but like there are often videos of mine where I've got like 3 different shirts on during the course of the video because I only can sneak in like 45 minutes worth of recording time at a time. Where are we at? 37:08. This could happen, people. This could happen. Oh, it's so close now. Yeah, it's almost certain. Yes! Cleared it. I lost a lot of coins just trying to get over that hump, but we're gonna keep going. Card puncher. Yeah, let's do that. Yes, I'm a sweaty tryhard. I really think I should put up like a fake history of this channel. Let's go. What? There. So my big plan here is I shouldn't have done that. Perspiration or not. This episode of Retro Rob Plays Everything is brought to you by Arid Extra Dry. It failed me, but maybe you'll do better. Alright, we're gonna do one more here. We're gonna try and get through round 8. The plan is to play recklessly. Look at that. Giant mountain. Woohoo! Gift time! Target is 10,000. Like the way it skipped like 40 frames of animation right there. Did you see that? Did anybody notice that? It might have just been on my recording screen. Sometimes it doesn't match what's actually happening. It's kind of weird how we can just sit there, you know, like, and look at history and go like, oh, if Atari would have done this or this, you know what I mean? Like, if Atari would have put decent controllers on the 5200, you know? Oh, it would have been so much better. If they would have released the 7800 when it was supposed to be released, it would have been so much better. But it's true, they were already in decline by then, because Tremel couldn't have got Atari's home division if it, you know, hadn't been in decline. You wasn't that rich. But to be fair, Commodore was already in decline as well. Yeah, they, yeah, Sega. I'm trying to figure out whether... so if you do more deficit spending, are you like the bigger company? Yeah. Yep. Yup. Yeah, they didn't advertise the 7800 much, did they? I was actually out of the whole console thing up until the 16-bit era again. We were like, you know, it was Commodore 64, then Apple II GS, and the Amiga. At this, I had my parents had bought me a GS for school, and then I bought an Amiga out of my own funds. That 500. And I was into those for quite a while. Here we go, tower stacking again. Here it comes. Is it a bigger tower? Look at the size of that tower. Yes, oh yeah. I hate to say it, but I never thought about actually buying a coin machine. And now I want a coin machine. I'm gonna be looking right now for a coin machine. And so currently I'm on a, you know, I've been trying to reduce. I did a video on how much I've shrunk the game room. You know, I've brought it down in size quite a bit from what it was in its heyday, and I'm gonna go even smaller. So I gotta figure out what I gotta get rid of to justify the coin machine, but I think I'd play that coin machine constantly. You know? It's addictive. It's addictive. So I'm halfway to target, basically. Halfway, almost halfway to target. That's an interesting thing to do. Let's try this once. Wait, I don't want to hit any of the... There we go. How is this... Hey, Pong, how's it going? You've been missing Atari talk, too. It's been like so much Atari talk today. Come on, black hole. At this point, I would say chances are pretty high I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna beat this level. Right? Have a good one, HP. Have a great turkey day. I'll try to stream something from Gamesgiving. It depends how internet conditions are there. Sometimes we plan to do stuff and it doesn't happen. By we, I mean me and the voices in my head. Come on. Oh, look at that. Here we go. You gotta time this. There. You gotta time it, I said, and then timed it wrong. There we go. Keep going. Alright, I'm currently at the halfway point. Earlier, I foolishly bragged that I thought I was going to make it easily this round. I am now feeling... I am now looking the fool. I'm definitely looking the fool at this point. For those of you who don't know... Oh, man. Alright, I'm gonna just keep pitching them in, and then I'll do the black hole. I might not make this. I know. Just moments ago, I was like, yeah, I got this. It's game over, and now I'm concerned. Come on. Boom. You frog bastard. Alright, I gotta get some good stuff dropping here pretty quick. Here comes the gift coins. Alright. And I will now do the black hole. Because that will replenish, right? Yeah. It's just the tax one, though. Just the tax one. Alright, I'm going to mumble to myself for a minute here. Where are we at? 59.42. Rats. Also, it looks like... Am I no longer getting new coins when I exchange? Yeah, I am. Okay, good. We're going to town here. I have 908 bucks left. I'm out of exchanges. Shit. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it. This might be it. Love of all that is holy. Come on, I at least want to go out with something good. This is about to be it. Yes, I get interested. Boy, I'm getting a lot of responses. You ever notice, like... Does anybody do Facebook Marketplace? Because... It's weird, you know? It's just weird. You can leave something up for weeks, and nobody, like... And it's at a good price, you know? And nobody's interested, and then all of a sudden, like, a bunch of people at once are interested. There we go. Here's the problem. I'm not getting, like, anything. It's not good. We're choking here. This is so crap. This is it. Game over. I have got my butt kicked by Raccoin. I did pretty good though, I think. Went through 8 of 12 rounds. Not bad for like a first real run. All in all, I'm going to say that this game is a winner. I like the graphics style of it. It's got kind of that kind of... I love dithering. I love dithering. Is that like a... No, that's buggering. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, I like it when dithering's in a, you know, in a video game, and there's plenty of that. The gameplay is good. Would you call this a roguelike, really? I mean, I guess you do runs, you know? A lot of good ideas in it, I think. It plays pretty well on the Steam Deck. So, audio's great. Love the sound of the coins. It's hard to get that wrong, but I've seen people get it wrong on their games. It's definitely a thumbs up. I'll probably buy it right when it comes out. Once this thing releases in full, I'll probably grab it just because it's fun to play. Anyway, this is it for this week's Coffee and a Game, because I gotta go put up the Christmas tree because I'm not gonna be able to do it after Thanksgiving this year. What else do I have to say? There's something else I wanted to say, but I can't remember. Oh, don't forget to vote for next week because I am actually back on Sunday. So, yeah. What are the choices again? What were the choices? Wait, what are the choices? Where are they next week? Yeah, these are all games that I bought recently on sale. Heroes of Hammerwatch. Monsters Are Coming, which is really interesting. Salt 2 Shores of Gold. And Wall World 2. There's the choices for next week that you can, of course, vote for. Just click on my face. Click on my big dumb face. And it'll send you to the right spot. Alright, folks. Have an absolutely great rest of your weekend. I could definitely use another cup of coffee. I don't know if you noticed. I'm a little tired today. You just give me like a bunch of free crap. Anyway, see ya.